What's up, guys, and thanks for tuning into the Token Metrics YouTube channel. In this series, we're taking a simple mathematical approach towards identifying some realistic scenarios that could play out in this market cycle for our favorite cryptocurrencies price predictions. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Cardano, which has been notorious in the past for drawing very speculative price predictions. Now let's actually zoom in and take a look at where Cardano's currently been trading. At the time of this video, it's trading at roughly $1.13, $1.14, and it's been consolidating for quite some time at $1.10 or so after its big run up to $1.49. But how high could it actually go? Well, in order to find that out, we're going to construct several different scenarios based on Cardano's market dominance and the total cryptocurrency market cap. Cardano's market dominance, which we're looking at right now, is nothing more than Cardano's market share, or what percentage of the total cryptocurrency market cap belongs to Cardano. Now, historically, Cardano's dominance has been, like its price, pretty volatile with a bottoming out in the bear market, but it's recently picked back up, and we've seen a big run up to roughly 3%, followed by a capitulation down to 2%. I've gone in and identified some key support and resistance levels to build our scenario model off of. We're gonna be ignoring 1.3% and 0.7% because they average out to 1%, which is a key level in and of itself. And these are just kind of too close to 1% to give us any real meaningful difference. So we're going to be using 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5%. 4 and 5% being more speculative based on the scenario where Cardano could continue to eat up some market share against Ethereum if we continue to see this high gas fee narrative play out. All right, so this is the total cryptocurrency market cap. And if you saw the Polkadot price prediction video, you're already familiar with this chart. But for those of you who didn't, this is the total cryptocurrency market cap that has been following a linear trend line on a logarithmic chart, which equates to exponential growth. Now, occasionally we do bubble up off of this linear trend line and we get overvalued before correcting back down to the trend line. Back in 2014, we were roughly 1,600% overvalued against the trend line. Back in 2017, 2018, we got up to a 2,600% overvaluation against the trend line. And if we were to get to a $10 trillion total cryptocurrency market cap, we would be roughly 1,500% overvalued against this trend line once again. I think that's bullish, but somewhat within the realm of possibility. Enough so that we want to include $10 trillion in our scenario model. Anything above this, maybe you could make the argument for 15 trillion. But if we were to go up to 25 or 50 trillion, that would be a little bit nonsensical when you take into account that we're only currently at 1.7 trillion. Now we are trending on this trend line for the last 6 months. These are monthly candles. We're trending towards a $5 trillion cryptocurrency market cap by roughly July. Now I'm going to use that as my most likely scenario, but we're also going to build in a more conservative scenario of $3 trillion and a more bullish scenario that I already mentioned of $10 trillion. Now, if we cross-reference our Cardano dominance scenarios with our total cryptocurrency market cap scenarios, we can create a matrix to create pricing scenarios for Cardano's price, this market cycle. Now, in our more bearish scenario, or in fact our most bearish scenario, Cardano goes back down to a 1% market dominance. But the total cryptocurrency market cap continues to go up from where it's at right now to $3 trillion. And we see Cardano fall to roughly 94 cents from where it's at right now. That wouldn't be too bad. That's our most bearish scenario for this market cycle. And I think this is actually good to know. It makes me feel at ease if I were to be buying Cardano right now, that the most bearish scenario is probably 94 cents. I don't think this is likely that we're going to go back down there, should the total cryptocurrency market cap go up to 3 trillion. but this just lets us know that this is our most bearish scenario, and I feel at ease if I were to make a purchase right now at about $1.10 or $1.14. Now, our most bullish scenario, which I'm sure many Cardano fans are going to be interested in, is if the total cryptocurrency market cap this market cycle goes to $10 trillion and Cardano continues to eat up market share, making a move to 5% market dominance. That would equate to a $15.64 Cardano, which I think is possible, but not necessarily the most likely scenario. For those of you who might be wondering how this calculation is done, we're doing nothing more here than taking our total cryptocurrency market cap, multiplying by our market dominance, and then dividing by the Cardano supply. Now, the Cardano supply is roughly 31,966,000,000. There is a little bit of inflation. I built in 0.5% inflation by July. That's not going to make a huge difference in our price predictions or price calculations, but I just wanted to include it anyways. And we're using this expected supply number of about 32.1 billion ADA by July. Now, if you had to ask me what the most likely scenario for Cardano is, I would say $4.69 based on this $5 trillion total cryptocurrency market cap with a 3% Cardano market dominance. Now, Cardano's market dominance is currently at 2%. I think it can make its way back up to 3%, maybe even push to 4% before maybe coming back down and finding support at 3%. Right? So this is the same exact data, just a different view. Some people prefer charts as opposed to tables. Maybe this helps you, but this more bullish scenario in green is just our $10 trillion market cap scenario. The yellow is our $5 trillion market cap scenario, and the red is our more conservative or more bearish $3 trillion market cap scenario. As I mentioned, 3% is what I'm going with because that's what we've been to. We are down to 2% right now, but I do think Cardano could make a second push, especially before Ethereum gets this EIP 1559 pushed through sometime in July. I think Cardano could make a push to 4, maybe 5%, but probably maybe 4% before maybe getting pushed back down to 3% in the long term. And as I mentioned before, we are on this trend towards $5 trillion. So that's the scenario that I'm personally going to go with for being the most likely scenario, which goes to $4.69 for Cardano by sometime in July. Now, $4.69 divided by its current price of $1.13 is a 4.15x on one of the largest cryptocurrencies by market cap. That's a phenomenal return if this were to actually manifest and we were to actually see a nice bubble or blow off top in the cryptocurrency market cap before potentially going into a correction or a bear market. So I hope this video helped. Thanks for watching. Bye.